There is a point in time where you have to overcome pain in order to see success in the gym. Let's get it. Hi, this is Julien, taking the fear out of fitness and helping you be the best you. Today we are talking about pain management and the necessity of sometimes pushing through your chronic injuries in order to see success in fitness. Now, I have a degree in athletic training. I'm not certified in athletic training, by the way, but I am working towards that. However, in the process of talking about this, there are certain things that go against the teachings that I learned while I was in school about athletic training. And one of those things is that if it hurts, don't do it. Now, when we're talking about rehabilitation and you have the fitness capacity that you are not in a detrimental position in terms of your health and your fitness, by all means, if it hurts, don't do it. But if you have chronic injuries like myself, where I have dislocated wrist, arthritis in my neck, separated shoulder, those things are, I'm in a healthy position to where I can always try to rehab them, or I can always go and seek surgery out to repair these things and then rehabilitate to then further achieve greater levels of fitness if it is in fact possible. But I don't want to go under the knife anytime soon. It has to get so bad that I can't function with this pain in order for me to go under the knife and actually repair some of these injuries that I do have. On the flip side, if you are in a way where your health is paramount and your fitness is paramount to your survival, you don't have the luxury of waiting for your knee surgery, or waiting for your shoulder surgery, or waiting for your wrist surgery, or waiting for your neck surgery. You have to get in shape ASAP, or else death is imminent for you. You have high blood pressure, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis. You have all of these things going on, possibly, whether they're multiple of these diagnoses or one of these diagnoses. You have these things going on with you, and if you do not improve your health ASAP, you are running the risk of putting yourself in a morbid position, and you can't afford to put yourself in that position. You have to lose weight ASAP. You have to get in shape as soon as possible. You have to get your diet and your exercise routine down pat sooner rather than later. You don't have all the time in the world. You need, yes, in some people's cases, you're so morbidly obese that you can't get the surgery because they're afraid that anesthesia won't set in properly, or that you won't wake up from anesthesia. There are so many variables in this that most people are not getting, that they hold out for certain things, for remedies that may not be helpful to them at the moment. Your pain is not going anywhere. It is not going to go anywhere. As a matter of fact, when you go, let's say you are eligible for surgery, you really think that your pain management is going to improve after the surgery? Possibly not. Unless it's a total replacement of something, or shoulder replacement, knee replacement, hip replacement. But even then, you've got months of rehabilitation before you start seeing those results for you to be able to walk around pain-free. However, in the main process of all of this, you are now in a position where you're not moving and you're not as active as you were before you had the surgery, even though you're in a morbid position, whether it be obesity, whether it be diabetes, whether it be cardiovascular disease. It doesn't matter. You were in a morbid position before you got this surgery. Now you're laid up for weeks, months at a time, and what level of success in your fitness do you have now? You might even get worse than you will to get better. But then now you're trying to manage pain at a time where you could have managed that pain before the surgery. And you could have managed that pain to such a degree where you could have seen the successes that you wish to see at a time you wish to see it. If you are in a well-designed training program, depending on your level of obesity or your level of unhealthiness, you could be in relative good shape within a year. All right, 2 pounds a week for the next 52 weeks is 104 pounds. If you are successfully moving in that direction consistently, that's 104 pounds in a year. If you're moving in that direction, depending on your level of morbidity. I want you guys to understand that yes, your knees, your back, your hips, your shoulders, your arms hurt. But what's really going to suck is that the fact that you might not be able to be as successful in this if you do not change your mindset. You have to change the mindset of you're going to have to do everything in your power to avoid this pain in order to be successful. I need you guys to make sure that you are going to see the doctor, making sure that you are seeing chiropractors and physical therapists when it's necessary. But if your pain is so chronic that no matter what you do in your life, whatever your occupation is, that it is always going to hurt, you need to realize that you are always going to hurt is not going to change, and you got to make the changes necessary in order to overcome those pains. Because for what we may not know is that your morbidities might be the source of your pain. So for instance, if you have arthritic knees, it's because you might weigh 150 pounds more than you should. And because of that, the grinding of your knee or knees, you are in a constant state of pain, and your arthritis, your osteoarthritis, is constantly flaring up, causing you to feel like it's not worth doing. When the truth is that the minute you lose this weight, yes, your osteoarthritis might flare up every now and then once you've lost the weight, but I guarantee you'll have more better days than you have bad ones. So what I want you to do is start sitting down with your doctor, start sitting down with your physical therapist, start sitting down with your orthopedist to sit down and figure out and decide what is in fact the best thing for you to do properly for you to see the high levels of success that you need to see for you to be the best you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me, and comment below on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. Have a nice day and be the best you.